Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be reacting to a video by Amp called H3H3 is lying on Andrew Tate's name. Please like the video and subscribe, it really helps with the channel. And let's check this out.
On April 8th, 2022, Ethan began his attack on Andrew Tate while interviewing Brittany Broski.
So scary, actually.
Yeah, he's a little scary.
He's actually a sex trafficker. That's epic.
Yeah.
No, literally, this dude is like a deep-rooted misogynist. Like, scary.
His claims weren't completely unfounded. Romania's Directorate for Investigating Organized Crime and Terrorism said the raid on the Tate's house was part of an investigation that began after a woman was reported to be held at the house against her will. As the probe continued, it escalated to include other crimes. 5 days later...
So before we get into more into it, Andrew Tate sent Ethan and them a cease and desist to stop talking about him.
Yeah.
The reason why a lot of people are talking about this right now because this is definitely lining up for Andrew Tate potentially to sue Ethan Klein for defamation, which I think a lot of people, I don't know why y'all thought y'all could just go around just saying things about this man that were just completely incorrect, invalid, and that was clearly tarnishing his reputation. And y'all just thought y'all were gonna get away with it. It also blew my mind. Anytime we made a video about Andrew Tate that might have been neutral or positive about him, you know how people were just saying, he's a sex trafficker. Oh, he just this and that and the third. And it's like, bro, it's been debunked several times. I don't know why y'all think that we about to get on this fucking platform and just cap and lie just for the sake of trying to fit in. I don't know why the fuck y'all think we about to do that shit. Especially those type of
Just because
allegations.
you like somebody doesn't mean you can believe in everything in opposition to them. Just use your brain, right? If there's not enough evidence to support the claim, you don't have to believe it just because you don't like the person.
But y'all about to realize why we weren't jumping out the window and calling this man the things y'all wanted us to call him, because it was just factually incorrect. There's a lot of proof and evidence that was backing the fact that shit that H3 was saying that y'all was running with was just incorrect.
Ethan included another clip about Andrew Tate and what would become a reoccurring topic on his podcasts.
Let's talk about our boy Cobra Tate.
Cobra.
We had such a fun time making fun of this guy.
Making jokes about someone as polarizing as Andrew Tate is innocent and what makes YouTube fun, but Ethan also became very comfortable calling him a criminal.
But they're obviously very bad dudes. They literally kidnap people. They're criminals.
I don't follow Andrew Tate, so I'm certainly not defending any of
Why
his
are you saying
but
that?
I think it's important to call out Ethan's behavior as crossing the line. It gets worse.
Also, what's interesting about my money is that I made it by not human trafficking people, so that's a bonus for me.
On Tuesday, April 27, a spokesperson for the Romanian policy agency...
I'm not gonna lie, like, independent of, like, how crazy what he's saying is, that was actually a good joke. Hey, that's funny as hell, H3.
He added that no one has been charged or arrested yet in the case, but that the investigation is ongoing. This video was streamed on May 2nd, 2022, after the release of the news article stating no one had been convicted, yet Ethan's words indicate the Tates had been. To date, Ethan and the H3 podcast have talked about Andrew Tate in at least 22 separate podcasts. For a crew so interested in silencing him, they sure have given him a lot of free marketing. Ethan tweeted, "Dear free speech champions that defended Andrew Tate, tell me what you think about this. I just got a cease and desist letter from Andrew Tate. He demands I stop talking about him. Thoughts?" I think this brings up an important conversation around free speech.
You guys don't know, bro. Like, and Ethan, for somebody who fought for freedom of speech and who fought for the things you fought for, it's very odd that you don't understand that defamation is not covered in freedom of speech at all. You defaming somebody, saying things that may just like legitimately be incorrect, especially something as heinous and criminal as the things in which you were claiming that he did. It's like literally some of the worst crimes of all time. And I would easily go as far as to say, Ethan and them with the numbers that they're doing and how matter of fact they were making these claims, or y'all definitely played a role in that man being banned on several platforms. And the fact that y'all were speaking this way is crazy. But if he's calling for defamation, bro, like you should probably shut the fuck up, bro. You should probably shut the fuck up.
Shouldn't even said that.
Shouldn't even said anything.
Just let him keep talking. Rack it up.
Speech, lawsuits, and where the line is drawn between YouTube commentary for laughs and defamation.
Yeah, so here's the expectation of what Cobra Tate does, and here's the reality. He's actually on the school bus.
Oh, no.
He like I said, he grooms it. He gets them young. And just like a model scout.
Why are you just saying it if you don't know if that's true?
For his webcam thing.
Where does the line get...
Look, I know
such a, bro.
I know H3 is like, he's a comedian sometimes.
Yeah.
But like,
even if you're joking,
you're like, I'm just gonna stop throwing these crazy accusations, even if it's a joke. At what point do you just stop?
Crazy.
That's wild.
Crazy.
That's a Photoshop of this thing.
Photoshop on a school bus and he's grooming people.
Paying a penalty. Freedom of speech is a principle that supports the freedom of an individual or a community to articulate their opinions and ideas without fear of retaliation, censorship, or legal sanction. I can post videos about a bad experience at a restaurant stating my opinion why I thought the food tasted poorly, but I can't start making false criminal accusations about the chef and why the food will cause cancer if your kids eat it. Defamation is the communication of a false statement that harms the reputation of another. There is no such thing as a false opinion or idea. However, there can be a false fact, and these are not protected under the First Amendment.
I don't understand that. They're like, no, they kidnapped us and forced us into prostitution. They're like, okay, cool, well, go have a fun time, guys.
At the time of this clip, the news was fresh and the investigation was underway, which allows for a lot more leniency in the determination of facts. On August 25th, 2022, I happened to stumble on this video of Tim Dillon as a guest on the H3 podcast discussing the Andrew Tate.
If you take into context also that he's done sex trafficking, does it change your opinion?
Well, listen, 100% if he's doing sex trafficking, well, then that's...
Notice how they make the claim that it is a known fact that Andrew Tate is a human trafficker. He has not been convicted of a crime, therefore it is not a statement of fact. Therefore, what they are saying is defamatory. A day prior, Andrew released a 73-minute video which includes a detailed account of the accusations surrounding the trafficking story.
I do not like false accusations of criminal activity. That's another thing that I really do not like.
The following day, H3 released the stream titled Andrew Tate Cries and Begs for Forgiveness. Ethan Enters the Metaverse After Dark number 81, where they react to Tate's final message video.
I guess it's not even necessarily a supercut. It's there's some parts that are relevant to us that
I was thinking for...
Alright, well, 3 minutes, that's about all I can stomach with this.
I was watching their video, just curious what they had to say.
No, it's not. You fucking reacted 22 times to this shit. No, it's not, but you can stomach some more, man.
What's even worse? I don't know why you're doing this. You're doing this to this man. You did the Abbott preach as well, where he's like literally he just watched the video. He refuses to watch the video to know what somebody is saying in the video, and claimed that Abbott preach are saying things in their video that they did not say at all. So I don't know why Ethan is running around having the actual capability. You're on a fucking podcast where you sit there for fucking hours. You're telling me you cannot watch through this man's video or even have somebody chop up some of the more credible bits of information so you can shut the fuck up and stop trying to say things that could get you packed the fuck out of here? Are you crazy? That is absurd. The laziness that comes behind that is ridiculous, especially because, again, you are sitting at a fucking desk on a podcast for hours.
Recently rebuilt an entire orphanage because there's an orphanage problem in Romania. I did this.
You didn't build an orphanage. Shut up. The Tate Foundation? That's probably just a funnel for sex trafficking.
Come on.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not even a joke.
That's what I'm saying. That's what he's just saying shit. No, but he keep going. He drags it on.
Sounds like something the FBI should look into.
Yeah.
For real.
This man has an orphanage?
Okay.
Can we please alert the authorities?
Making me nervous.
I was disgusted to hear how they interpreted the situation. Do you understand how insane your mind has to be to hear that someone privately had an orphanage and he's using it to commit heinous crimes against children? Assuming Tate can prove that his orphanage is not being used for the crimes alleged by Ethan, I think Ethan should be held liable for significant damages.
Messages of thank yous from the children and the woman who's running it. I did this months ago, before anybody disliked me. I didn't even tell anybody. I just rebuilt an orphanage and didn't use it for positive PR. Didn't try and put it on the internet and get a good spin from it. Didn't try to get likes.
What upset me just as much is that H3 didn't even have the respect to watch his entire video. They watched a curated 3-minute edit that cut out everything important, and then they accused him of criminal behavior.
I find it very hypocritical when these hate mobs come and say I'm a bad person, when I'm the one who's out here spending his money and time trying to help the world. And all they're doing is telling their followers to insult me on my Instagram page. Which one of those two things has a genuinely positive effect on humanity?
This type of behavior by H3 is disgusting.
It's to that extent. It's to that extent. To where like everything that he was saying that could have been positive, he's just like, no, I'm gonna triple down on the shit that I'm saying. There's no basis in it at all. There's no facts behind what I'm saying. And what's even crazy is that even in his last message, there's several evidence and proof of like him debunking several things that people have been labeling on him. The situation where y'all think that he bopped a woman.
I have a challenge for all of you. Go to every computer in your house, your mom's, your dad's, your sister, your brother's computer.
Look.
You gonna do it again? Are you gonna do it like a man this time?
What do you mean like a man this time? Last time I beat you.
Pussy last time.
Like a pussy?
Yeah.
I beat you so bad, I've been called a woman beater all over the fucking country.
Well, to me that was like a pussy. You need to do it like a real man. Or stop taking a bell off.
You're fucking crazy, you have mental problems.
Does that look like a victim to you?
Andrew, I'm just saying. You should have
You
you should have bought her a cupcake. I don't think you actually know anything about women.
I should have bought her a cupcake, you're right.
Yeah.
He proved it. He had different camera angles of it. Not only did he have that, but the women involved said that it was a kink that they did. Just disregard. Nope, you're lying. You're lying. The whole situation about a woman going out of her way and not going out of her way. The whole situation about kidnapping a woman and doing an R word to her. It was proven that she was a false accusation. The police came in there. They searched the place. They found nothing. They just took him to court, or not took him to court. Took him to jail. Got his side of the story, and that's it. No charges are pressed against him at all, bro. So y'all running with this is crazy. Even when the evidence is there, it's fucking insane, bro. Especially doubling it down like the way that Ethan is doing right now is crazy.
Yeah, when he formats it like a joke, I see it as just entertainment. But when it's not even funny,
it's funny.
Like, yo, bro, why? What is the point? It's not even, what you said wasn't even funny. Why say it?
Fact. In Tate's final message video, he shared the camera footage of the police investigation and claimed the accusations were false.
Turned up and investigated as they should, and they found out that it was completely false, that nobody was kidnapped, nobody was held against their will. I was not charged, I was not released on bail, I have no criminal charges in Romania, England, America, any country on the planet. I have no accusations against me for hurting women. And people are still on the internet saying, he's a human trafficker, the Romanian police are trying to get him in trouble for human trafficking. That's not true.
Ethan is absolutely liable for defamation.
So, like, literally, he's showing evidence and proving it. Ethan didn't even take the time out to watch it, and in the little bit that they did watch, he still was pushing heavy on this shit, bro. So, bro, I get that y'all don't like, people don't like Andrew Tate. That's fair. And there are things to be critical of him. And we said before, if their programs or platforms believe that he violated their TOS, then he can be packed up out of here. We all wish that there'd be some level of consistency, because there's several things that other people did that I would argue are much worse, especially because he didn't even commit the crimes. There's people out here who literally are Geppettos on YouTube, and they've been caught talking to fucking teenagers, and they're still some of the biggest content creators on YouTube. Still, to this fucking day. But when it comes to Andrew Tate, fine. If you want to get him out here, fine. But to sit here and to just pick these miscellaneous things that y'all decide to take out of context, and when he's actually giving you more information about it, you still believe this shit is crazy. For you, it may not matter. Not an insult to you at all, but you're nobody. You have nothing to lose. Like, nothing at all. Ethan is somebody who has a lot to fucking lose.
Who's a nobody?
The random person on, like, the random commenter. Ethan has something to lose, though. So Ethan knowing that he could be sued for defamation and still not, like, getting the facts straight is fucking crazy, bro.
And the funniest part about all of this to me is that Ethan is going back to back lawsuits like he doesn't learn his lesson. And he's winning these lawsuits, but it's only a matter of time before Ethan is the reason why the internet no longer has free speech, because he won't stop. He's relentless in his pursuit of just talking shit and then hoping his lawyer could back it up in court. But the only big winner in all this is Ethan Klein's fucking lawyer, man. That guy has to make $1 million because he refuses to stop putting himself in situations like this. Well, sometimes I think his criticism is founded on, like, good faith. Like, someone does something fucked up, he's gonna talk his shit based on evidence. In this situation, it doesn't seem like he did that, so it's wrong, and obviously it's grounds for defamation.
Look at this tweet we're looking at, bro. He's like relentless with this shit, and it's been overwhelming evidence That is just.
Does he know something like the internet doesn't know?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Does he know something?
That's what I'm saying. So again, unless there's bits of information that we don't know, but yo, I saw the comments that y'all left in some of them other Andrew Tate videos, and I just ignored them because I'm not about to sit here and try to perpetuate things that either A, I can't prove, especially to this level of severity, or B, there's overwhelming evidence to prove that it's not true. We're not about to sit here and jeopardize our credibility and our platform to just sit here and just say lies about a man, especially to this level. That is absurd. And the fact that y'all think that we about to do that is fucking crazy. The fact that you are even willing to jump on Ethan Klein's side, knowing that he's just talking out his ass, is even crazier, bro. We just did the whole fucking Johnny Depp situation, and it was immediately proven there's a bunch of lies told there. There's a reason why we haven't talked about the Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez situation, because we're waiting for the information to come out.
That's gonna be a banger.
That's gonna be a banger, bro.
The way I think this is gonna line up.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a banger.
We get that evidence for
man.
Oh
man.
Hey, Ethan, if you win this lawsuit, bro, your lawyer needs a raise.
It's amazing.
Because it looks pretty clear cut to me. Now, I'm not no fucking lawyer. I am in GTRP. But in real life, I'm not a lawyer. So I wouldn't know, but it sure does look like you defamed him to the rest of us. Shout out to fucking Spencer's name?
Oh yeah, shout out. Oh yeah.
God damn, you watched all of H3's podcast? I don't know how you did it.
Yo, Spencer Cornelia, yo.
Yeah, that nigga watched
top type of content.
Wow.
Peak level content.
Nah, this is dedication to the video. He watched
peak
this
level.
many podcasts.
Peak level content. Even beyond this, he does a really great job exposing people online, which is crazy. Spencer's whole channel is just exposing people who either fake bullshit affiliate links, or they fake some type of just people who fake it till they make it type of shit. Scammers, yeah. He literally, his whole channel is based off of that. So he does this shit, and he was actively trying to figure out if Hustle University was a scam, and he said no, it couldn't be, bro. Also, if you want to know the other video we talking about, Tate, click the video right here, dog. Click it right here.
He got banned.
Got banned, dog. And until next time, we'll see you all later. Peace.
Alright, there you go. H3H3 is lying on Andrew Tate's name. I never really followed the guy. I mean, I saw clips. I always just considered it entertainment and funny. I mean, every now and then he'd make a good point, but then he'd always go off the rails with something outlandish. So, I mean, I always just thought he was just a funny guy, and he was just doing it for dramatic effect. I never really took everything he said to heart, because, I don't know, it just seemed too dramatized for him to actually mean everything he was saying. Maybe it was a hint of truth, but yeah, I never really took him too seriously. But the fact that he got banned, I don't know, on everything too. Even platforms that he didn't even do anything in, despite the fact that he was never actually on any of those platforms. None of the content was ever really on a profile of his. So that was kind of wild. I never heard of that before. I mean, people have done much worse on their own channels, and nothing, they're still here. So that was crazy to me. But yeah, y'all let me know if y'all enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, it helps with the channel. And comment down below, what do you think of H3H3? I never really paid much attention to their podcast either, because I mean, I'm not really a big fan of people who don't know what they're talking about and aren't willing to do the research, just talking just for the sake of talking. It's not my thing. So, I mean, I'm already on the outside of that. But yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.